TFNN. Headline News Update.
Hi everyone, Basil Chapman here on this third day of February, and we're looking at the Dow up 180 at 28,437. It went from 29,373 on the 17th of January down to a low on Friday of 28,269, 1,100 points. Big rebound this morning, a little too much optimism, a little too quick. I would love to have seen it go down a little bit more, maybe only 80 points, 100 points, and then come back. It's not good to gap up like this and start to give everything back. We're up at 28,630. That is almost 400 points from the low of Friday. Too quick, too much, too soon, and that weekly chart is being impacted. Finally, we got that close, the 9-period way under the 14-period moving average. Be careful. We're looking at the S&P SPX.X. This is the S&P right now, up 23 at 32.49. It went from 3337 down to 3217. Big move down, 120 points. And then what happens is it climbs back and it hits the 14 and 9-period moving average today at 32.68, giving back a huge chunk of it. Not too much too soon here as well. QQQs, and the S&P did cross negative on Friday. The 9 went under the 14. It's a tip-off to say there's a trend change. Be careful. The Qs up 292 at 221.99. Holding much better, held the up channel. Part of it has been Apple. It went up with Apple, and it's been pulling back a little bit today. Friday pulled back a lot with Apple. Now we're looking at it stuck in this range, but the technicals are still in the 9 is way over the 14, still looking very good. But the MACD's weak and the stochastics weak. I think it will, over a period of say 3 to 5 days, start to come back, and sometimes soon test the 217, 215 area. IWM, which was very weak on Friday, still weak today. It's up 1.38 to 161.91. It from 170 down to 160, 10 points. That's a big move. And that weekly chart in PD, that's not looking very good. Gold is pulling back some. It's down 5 at 1582. It was down a lot more. Held the 14-period moving average. Look how important these moving averages are. But wait a minute. The surprise here was that the dollar went up really sharply. It's up 43 ticks at 97.80. We'll talk about that TLT. This is a peak D if there's no new high today, but it's holding very well. I suspect the TLT is going to go even higher. Yields come down. I'll be back in a few moments for the Tiger Technicians Hour. Hope you stay tuned. I'll be back. Otherwise, see you tomorrow.